Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný. Today I have for you another exciting chess game. This game is coming from Chess Olympiad game 2024. It's a game between Austria and Norway. For Austria, this game played Valentin Dragnev. He is rated around 25th, 156. And with black pieces, for Norway, this game played amazing and legendary and geniusly Magnus Carlsen. I hope that you are going to enjoy this game, and I hope that you are going to enjoy this video. This game is exciting because you will see how Magnus Carlsen is going to build slowly his position, and at the end he is going to sacrifice exchange, and you will see later on. So now white has chance to go to endgame if he is going to take on e5. But I will tell you that this position is not good to white. You know, even looks like these double pawns are weak. White has difficulties to attack these two double pawns, and black is absolutely fine. And of course, I understand that no one in the world is interesting to go to endgame and play something like this, because Magnus Carlsen is one of the strongest chess player ever, and up to me is the best endgame player ever. So nearly without any chance to play this position with Magnus Carlsen, and for this reason Valentin played knight f3, knight d7, and he's going to play short castle. Magnus Carlsen has a chance now to play short castle or move h6. He went to short castle, but I'm going to show lion opening, and maybe this opening will give you some kind of inspiration, because it's interesting how black is looking for counter-attack. His aim is to play move g5, so after knight f8 and say exchange on e5, g5, knight g6. It's a double-edged position where everything is possible and nothing is impossible, and that's something maybe what you are going to like later on in your games. But if not, never mind, because we are back in our main game, because Magnus played move short castle, and now both players are going to build their position. c6 is of course nice, because this queen is going to c7 and h6. Why not to stop, for example, bishop g5? Nothing special happened, of course. Bishop e3 and rook e8. Maybe this pawn is going to be under attack once and second time, and of course white has to be careful. So played move a5, and I don't like this move. And why? Because this pawn is going to be under attack later on. You know, maybe it's a weakness. Maybe this move is not going to improve white's position, and maybe this is the first sign that white is losing energy. So okay, black took on d4, and of course he is looking to play one day maybe rook e5 and to attack this pawn. It's funny to follow this game till end, and it's funny to follow Magnus Carlsen's plans, because bishop f8 still. This square is important for Magnus, and he came to c7. Of course, knight d5 happened, and now bishop d7. Magnus is not hurry. He is playing slowly. He is building his position and waiting for his chance, and his chance is coming, because after a6, bishop h4, now rook e6. Valentin decided to exchange on e5. And of course, it's nothing wrong to take knight on e5 with a pawn, but Magnus took by a rook, and of course he's attacking pawn on a5. It's interesting to ask what's happened now if white is taking knight on f6. I think that after this move, and why not to watch this move, and why not to watch this position, black's king is not safe like before, but two bishops attack two pawn on a5. Maybe black believe that he's fine. Of course, black has to go for some kind of small risk, and this is a risky position, but maybe for both players, because still Magnus Carlsen is hoping to leave middle game as soon as possible and to play endgame, where his two bishops should give him chance for winning chances, and maybe for this reason white played move before and say now rook e8. This pawn is now under attack once, second times and 3 times, and for this reason white played bishop g3. Maybe it was interesting to take for one more time on f6, but still, you know, 2 bishops and still attack on e4. Maybe black is on the top now, but bishop g3 and c5, and here Magnus is going to sacrifice this exchange. What do you think about this sacrifice? First time I saw this game, I thought that's a mistake. I thought that it's nothing there, and Magnus will fight for compensation. But if you are going to look deeply to this position, you see that that's a genius move. You know, this rook sacrifice or exchange sacrifice, it's a winning sacrifice, and after this game, white is lost. So, say why. So, knight e5, take. At least now 2 bishops. Here is a pawn weakness, and this pawn is nearly falling down. Here we have 2 pawns together, and this pawn are going forward, and this pawn is still weak pawn. So 1 weakness, second, third, and 2 bishops. You know, just watch white's pieces. They are not active. They are sitting on the first 2 ranks, and they are watching how black's army is going to beat white's army. You know, e4, nice and strong, and now f5. Just 2 pawns are together, they are strong, and now rook c8. This pawn is falling down. So, and if this pawn is falling down, this pass pawn is fast. These 2 bishops are strong, and you know, it's amazing how Magnus Carlsen is going to play this position. He won a second pawn, is going to exchange queens. Of course, white is not happy to see this exchange, and another pawn fall down. Yes, white's hopes for counter-attack is here. Only 3 moves away of new queen, and maybe you think that still this position is giving some kind of hopes for white. But you know, we spoke about exchange sacrifice, but you know, if you are watching this position, you agree with me that white's rooks are not dangerous to black. White's rook are only watching and sitting and waiting for action, and they are too passive. Unfortunately for white, they are not active, and white has a big difficulties. It's funny to watch this position because 2 black's bishops are much more stronger than 2 white's rooks. And of course, now what's happened? Queen e7 and c2, very dangerous pawn on c2, and bishop f4, and here we have the first threat to get back material. So yes, of course, white is going forward and he's hoping for some kind of counter-attack, but no way, because now rook b8 and queen d6, everything is ready for move bishop e6, and finally now rook c1 and rook b1. It's a game over, but Valentin is still playing. What to say, it was amazing and incredible exchange sacrifice. Maybe it was hard to see all next coming moves, but Magnus proves that he is the strongest man on the board. Here white resigned, and I'm going to show why. Just say that white is taking on c1 and now has a new rook or new queen. He's checkmated because check, check and checkmate, and that's the reason why white resigned. Oh, amazing chess game of great Magnus Carlsen. I hope that you agree and you saw amazing chess game. So what to think about the game? Magnus Carlsen slowly set up his position. He was waiting for a chance. He sacrificed exchange, and he managed to prove that he is one of the strongest chess player ever. I hope that you enjoyed this game, and if yes, just feel free and press like or press follow and made my day. I hope you see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. See you. Bye bye.